The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, "As somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard." Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the 76ers, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, Brooklyn, far behind in the standings.
I think for the Nets, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thybulle and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Sharp in at the 5. Well, Clark, as the season marches on, some teams have really distinguished themselves. How hard is it to hold on to top rankings with so much season remaining?
Well, we know it's not easy, Beard. It's much easier to chase the top than to stay on the top. So it takes a lot of focus, a lot of determination, a lot of togetherness to continue to stay at the top. But those top teams typically find a way to make it happen.
Maxey, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Now here's Curry. Durant on the attack. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Embiid, a screen on Irving. Harden from outside. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now here's Thybulle, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Harris, and down it goes, 2 points.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
On the wing, Curry. On the wing, Durant. Pulls it in from the elbow, and he gets the bucket. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden, coming off a terrific game against New York.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. From deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden, pass to Harris. Fires in the triple. Harris has got 5.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Durant, no good. The Sixers leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Embiid. That one no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Durant. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
He was everywhere in that game. Never stopped working, even racked up 3 blocks.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Irving against Harden. Outside Thibault. And here's Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sharp grabs a miss. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Irving. Back to Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 6 points for him.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Outside Harden. Pass to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The league leaders in free throw percentage. Number 1, Kyrie Irving.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Thibault. Durant with another miss.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Now Harden. Clock at 6. Embiid, a screen on Durant. Three-pointer, Harden. And the 76ers get it back.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Curry against Maxey. Pass to Warren. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Maxey with it. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Durant against Thibault. To the paint. Pass to Embiid. Harris on the wing. 5 points in the game. Brooklyn with the board. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Harden. And he lobs it up. And Embiid throws it down.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ. Superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons is checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Curry. And Sumner subbed in for Irving. The 76ers making a switch here. On defense, the Sixers. They lead by 7. Sumner on the wing. It's Warren on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Pass to Sharp. Goes back up. And Wall pulls it down.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Harris on the wing. Over Warren. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Wall. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Here's Maxey. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Harris. The 17-footer. Again, the Sixers score. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Simmons. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Harris. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
First and fewest turnovers per game, and they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. Number 1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Outside Wall. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and Wall repeatedly is able to do damage inside because of it.
Pass to Sharp. Out left to the wing. Here's Thomas. Maxey covering. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Wall, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And Harris throws it down.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
For 3, Maxey buries it from 3. Maxey's got 9 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Thomas. Hey, from beyond the arc. The shot no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Here's Thomas. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Simmons, the pass to Harris. Here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Now here's Maxey. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Pirtle, pass to Milton. Picked by Pirtle. Outside Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Wall. Tucker with a screen on Harris. Milton passes to Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 14. Brooklyn shooting around 40% early on here. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Wall. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Thomas. 11 points for him last game against Chicago.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Wall. Give him 8. On the wing, Milton. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. And that one's long. Here's Thomas from deep three-point range. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. T.J. Warren out there with Joe Harris. And it's Durant in at the 5. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
6 to shoot. Irving, the pass to Harris. 3-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Irving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. Right side, Irving. Warren against Harris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago. T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
And that one falls for Warren. Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status, but he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
And so Warren nails them both. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Harris. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Irving, rebounded by James Harden.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 8.
You know, the defense just can't stop Durant's drive. I mean, he's got that alchemy of agility and power. He's hard to shut down.
Here's Harden. The lead is 15. Outside wall. Screen by Embiid. No good on the 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Here's Durant. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Harden. Takes a 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. Baseline jumper. Nice jump shot. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Inside. Harden finds Harris. Misses the 3. For Brooklyn, they've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Durant. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Wall. Give him 8 points now. 4-3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Durant with a screen on Wall. Irving, the pass to Warren. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the inside, Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called. Brooklyn. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Tobias Harris.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And then Harden with the jam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Stolen by Wall. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Outside Curry. Pass to Irving. The 3. No luck on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. And he comes up with a bucket. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Embiid against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Over Embiid. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Harris passes to Harden. And the layup falls. Harden's got 8.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Irving. And it's Wall with the block.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense.
Here's Harden. Harden missing again. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Irving. Inside. Here's Curry. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Curry's got his first points of the night.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Short substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Ben Simmons comes in for Harris. Thomas, he's checked in for Curry. And Sumner subbed in for Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Pirtle's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Harden. And Milton subbed in for Wall. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Outside Milton. Let's go with a three. The rebound by the Nets.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Now here's Warren. 26 points for him last game against Chicago.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
The three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit. But, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
A nice shot by Milton.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Thomas. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And that one's good. Sharp's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Milton passes to Maxey. Outside Milton. Tucker with a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Shake Milton. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Simmons. Shoots over Maxey. And there's another one for the Nets.
With his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Milton passes to Maxey. To the inside with his first shot attempt. Here's Pirtle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Simmons, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Maxey, 9 points in the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
in attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Sumner, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Back to Simmons. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Milton. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Back to Maxey, and here's Thibault. Outside Maxey. From the high post. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Sumner. In his last outing, 8 points for him. It's Warren on the wing. There's a screen. Over Pirtle. And it's Warren missing. Maxey with it. 14 points for him. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep feeding them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
Looking at Philadelphia, they've been playing well since we last ran the rankings. What do you think, Artie? Have you been impressed with them?
Well, they've won 3 out of their last 4. Not too shabby, if you ask me. And you did. And now back to this game. What a strong first half from Tobias Harris. He's been everywhere for them so far.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch how he asserts himself.
Going to be interesting to see if the defense brings more doubles to try and slow him down. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, One side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. Now here's Thybulle. Pass to Maxey. Over Curry. And it's Maxey missing. Durant against Maxey. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good. Durant with the finish. Durant's got 16 points.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Here's Embiid. Another shot over Sharp. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Irving, the pass to Durant. Launches it. Here's Sharp. Can't hit that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Up top, Harden. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Here's Sharp. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. They set a pick. The kick to Durant. Knocked away. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
That doesn't go either for Durant.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Harris outside. Pass to Maxey. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper. Maxey's got 16 points now.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Harden. Hauled in by Curry. Brooklyn's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Outside Maxey. Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 9 rebounds now. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Sharp. Durant inside, covered by Thybulle. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Maxey passes to Harden. Looking to end this cold spell. Back to Maxey. Here's Thybulle. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Curry. Pass to Durant. Harden against Irving. Back to Durant. Durant draws the double. The three from Curry. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Thibault passes to Harden. Curry with it. Thibault picks him up. Outside Curry. Pass to Irving. Durant with it. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Irving's got 7 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Wall, he's checked in for the Sixers. Five to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid misses. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. Harden against Curry. Here's Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
The first one falls. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Curry. Both free throws good from Irving. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Now here's Wall. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Wall's got 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight. How impressive has he been tonight, battling inside in the trenches?
Outside Tucker. Back to Wall. Tucker with a screen. Fader on the way. And it's Wall again missing. To the middle. The kick out to Simmons. Over Tucker. And the Nets miss again. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Milton finds Harden. Now Wall. He's got 10. The rebound by Simmons. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Sharp. And here's Simmons. Wall covering. Simmons with the bucket. Simmons has got his third basket on the night right there.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Wall. Now here's Harden. Brooklyn will go the other way with it.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Nice shot by Simmons.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Outside Wall. Harden fires away from outside. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Thomas, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Shake Milton.
Well, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys, a knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Now here's Wall. He's got 10. Up top, Harden. The kick out to Wall. Off target from 3-point range.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Pass to Thomas. Now Simmons. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Harden, the pass to Wall. Back to Harden. Lets a floater go. And they pick up 2. Harden's got 15.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Simmons. Here's Sharp. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul for team foul. At the line, Devon Sharp. Step at the line with 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Harden from outside. Brooklyn with the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Sharp. Now Simmons, pounded by Harris. Puts up the 8-footer. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Tucker. Harden against Harris. And here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
Pass to Thomas. Simmons with a screen on Harris. Here's Thomas. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Harden. Pirtle with the ball. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Right wing. There's a screen. Here's Thomas. Pass to Sharp. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And here's Harden. For 3, here's Harris. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Edmund Sumner. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And that was good.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Harden. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. For 3, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Here's Sumner. Outside Durant. Tries to break his ice. Back to Sumner. Warren against Pirtle. Warren's shot is good. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Unloads from 13. Again, the Nets score.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Curry against Maxey. The three. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Maxey. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Sumner. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. There's the three. Durant's shot is off. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. To the inside. Doubled by Durant. Out to Harris. Stripped away. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Maxey with it. Outside Harden. Down low. Here's Embiid. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Curry. Pass to Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
And he makes a first. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
And both free throws good for Durant. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
In our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now here's Curry. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Harden. There's the triple. And it's Thomas with the rebound for Brooklyn. They've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Now here's Irving. Embiid covers. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And the Nets making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Deron Sharp.
Brooklyn with the ball. Irving, the pass to Warren. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Embiid finds Harden. The 15-footer. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Pass to Irving. Back to Curry. On the wing, Irving. Here's the floater. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Harden. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Sharp. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's blocked by Embiid. Here's Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 4 assists in the game.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
On the wing, Durant. Covered by Thibault. It's Durant with a drive. Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Embiid, a screen on Irving. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. They get it back.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Philadelphia has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Warren. Here's Harris. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now Irving. Here's Sharp, covered by Thibault. Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball. And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
And so here is Philadelphia. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Pass to Durant. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Now here's Embiid. Soft touch off the glass. That gives him a double-double.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
On the wing, Irving, defended by Harden. And that one's good. Irving.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Philadelphia has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Embiid, a screen on Irving. Harden, the pass to Thibault. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Irving. And then Harden with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by Philadelphia. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Brooklyn.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
The 76ers shooting around 50% in the game so far. Backseat passes to Harden. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Harden's got 29 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Curry. Pass to Irving. Goes up on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Embiid with it. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. Back to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Warren. And here's Harris outside. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Sixers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
No matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Warren, rebound by the 76ers. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.